This coaching call, the topic revolves around 3 different kinds of marketing, specifically in real estate. And it's important for you to embrace these because it's kind of like embracing different kinds of weather. It's like that kind of weather is happening. There's nothing I can do about it. So I really need to just understand how to prepare for it, how to weather the storm, or how to endure it, or go with the flow and use the momentum of that particular kind of marketing so that you can win. Okay? So depending on the kind of marketing you're doing, if you're utilizing Facebook advertising, it's a certain kind of one of these marketing styles I'm about to talk to you about. Okay, so there are 3 kinds. Number 1, you have what I call network based marketing or referral marketing. And sometimes that can happen on a larger level, but you might know this as referral marketing or warm market marketing, or getting people who already know you, or second-degree relationships, third-degree relationships, kind of that local word-of-mouth marketing. And there's a lot of ROI there, but it's very small scale. Like, you can't scale your income and your revenue that way. You'll pretty much always be stuck at $75,000, $85,000 a year if you get to that spot using just referral marketing. I mean, there's obviously the top 5% of agents who use referral marketing will earn more than that. But I'm just saying, on average, the U.S. realtor they're going to cap out. There's a glass ceiling on referral-based marketing. Then you have search marketing. Now, the thing about referral and search is that they both have intent. Intent is a massive psychological power that you can bend and use to your will and in your favor. You just don't get to create intent. And that's probably the biggest lesson of this coaching call, okay? You don't get to originate the intent. You simply try to bend it and defer it and utilize it and control it to your will, right? It's kind of like Star Wars and the Force, right? It's just using the Force, using the intent of others so that you can be there when they're ready to buy or sell a home. Search intent is when I go to Google and type in homes for sale in Dallas, Texas, homes for sale in Kauai, homes for sale in Portland, Oregon, and I have that search intent. I've already prospected myself. I've already warmed myself up. I've already gone to the keyboard several times, and now I'm searching for the keywords that represent the words in my brain, and that's called search intent. And you, being a real estate agent, can market in the search intent realm. The problem with that is that, for example, using Google, or the limitations, not necessarily problems, but the limitation is that it's more scalable than referral marketing, but it still has a limit because only a certain number of people are going to search that keyword phrase each month, whatever keyword phrase you're targeting or you're wanting to be first in line for. But if if 800 people a month are searching homes for sale in Denver, Colorado, or whatever that might be for you, then if you're standing in line, if you're the ad that pops up, hey, that's great. You actually, those ads have really good ROI. The difference is Google is an auction just like everything else. And there's only a few places at the top and a few places at the bottom that those ads can show up. And you're competing with the deep pockets of Zillow and Realtor.com and all the other big platforms who are leveraging and basically siphoning that search intent traffic into their world so that they can monetize that through Zillow contracts. Like, if you ever wanted to know how Zillow makes their money. It's because they're just basically holding hostage the traffic and the eyeballs, the impressions that they are garnering through Google. Bottom line. So if you ever just want to be really smart and beat Zillow at their own game, outbid them on a keyword auction using Google AdWords. At the same time, though, it still has a limited scalability, and you're going to have to leverage a lot of spend in order to compete with them in search intent. Even when I go to Zillow, even when you have if you have a Zillow contract, or the thing that they've done so well, and give them credit, they took over the hearts and minds of the people of this country, and now most people will start their online search with their Zillow app on their phone when they're driving around, on a weekend afternoon. And so Zillow then obviously has the contracts with premier agents and stuff like that, and they're again siphoning that traffic or that lead generation and volume over to their contracted members. And then you have Facebook advertising, or that is found in the disruptive marketing. So you've got referral-based marketing, you've got search intent marketing, and you've got disruption marketing. Now, disruption marketing is you running out into the middle of the street when someone's passing by and waving your hands at them, okay? They didn't go to Facebook looking for a home necessarily, but their demographic, their geographic, their targeted attributes that you can access only through Facebook's Power Editor and Facebook Ads Manager makes them very close to the pin and possibly in the ballpark of needing a home, likely to sell, things like that. And that's the power of Facebook. So you're doing two things at once with disruption marketing. This is why I love it so much and why so many people have so much success doing this, is that it's far less expensive than Zillow leads and Google AdWords, okay? It's far more scalable than referral marketing, because only people who are your mom and daddy and your cousins and friends at work and friends of friends are the people who know about you. And again, that at some point runs out. Referral with disruption marketing on top of it, layered on top of it, that is the secret sauce. Because with disruption marketing, like Facebook and Instagram even, you're building your brand as well. So you may have been running your ads for 10 days, 7 days, 5 days, 30 days, 365 days. Well, you can also be retargeting the people who've been clicking, sharing, liking, watching your ad, and they're actually now warmer than they were cold. If you missed a previous coaching call that I did, I talked about cold traffic and warm traffic and hot traffic. Well, Facebook traffic, when you first introduce your ads and your campaigns, it's cold traffic. They don't know who you are. And that's great, because you can only scale and build larger businesses off of cold traffic. And then once you show your ad and you interact with them and maybe even generate a lead, you move them over into warmer waters. It doesn't mean they're ready to sign a contract with you. It doesn't mean that they have a listing agreement in their hands. It means that they represent a far warmer prospect than you had before you launched your Facebook ad, and far less expensive. So guess what? Now you have the law of large numbers that you're leveraging, rather than waiting on a referral lead or a search intent lead that is a lay down lead, is what you're probably hoping and wishing for. But at the end of the day, it's lay down leads are few and far between. And if you've been in the industry a long time, there was an era in which you received lay down leads, and that era, unfortunately, is over. If you are in the modern age of real estate agency, you understand that disruption marketing has to happen, because the world and our country and our culture is on social media. They're on Facebook and Instagram more than they are searching for certain keywords per month. They are on social media more so than they know people who know you. That's going to make them want to call you as a referral. And so ultimately, you have to master the art of disruptive marketing and stay in it for the long game and have awesome patience, because it's not a silver bullet. It's not a rainbow chasing gimmick. It's something that's going to build your brand and make you more recognizable, so that when your ad shows up for the 5th time, the 6th time, the 7th time, the 8th time, the 12th time, you've got people's eyeballs. In any kind of marketing, follow-up marketing, or even traditional broadcast media, people don't even start paying attention to you that matter until like the 8th time. The 8th time they see your ad. So you've got to understand that you've got to play the law of large numbers, and you've got to fish in the deeper sea, in the ocean where the fish have no idea who you are. If you're the fisherman, you don't need to be fishing in the goldfish bowl, which is the referral marketing. And then the search intent bowl is more like the pond or the lake. The ocean where the fish are is, or the whales are, where the big fish, where the most fish and the most growth capacity is, it's in disruption marketing. And that's a huge thing. It doesn't mean that any of them necessarily need to be axed or removed from your strategy. As a matter of fact, I would be super impressed with any agent watching this video that's leveraging both or 2 of the 3 marketing strategies or marketing or types of marketing that I just laid out. I'd be super impressed if you are doing 2 of those at capacity. If you're doing all 3 of those at capacity, you probably are way ahead of me and already understand the point of my video, which is this. You have to understand and set your expectations correctly around the kind of marketing that you're doing. And you have to understand why you're doing the kind of marketing that you're doing. Okay? Disruption marketing has a long-term brand and lead generation value where you can grow your business larger than ever. Search intent is a great place if you have deep pockets to compete with Zillow and the other big spenders per click on a Google ad. And referral marketing is great, low-hanging fruit. Take them when you can get them, but don't sit around and wait on them, or you'll find yourself in a painful position and your GCI is not going to be where it ever needs to be. Okay? Hope this was helpful. Hope it was informative. Comment below if you have any questions, and good luck to you out there in 2018 and beyond. See ya.